Golden State Warriors fans, have you ever felt that gut-wrenching anxiety, that nail-biting suspense, as your beloved team navigates the treacherous, unpredictable waters of NBA free agency? The kind of suspense that keeps you glued to every rumor, every tweet, every fleeting whisper from the league's inner sanctum? Well, if you thought the offseason was settling into a predictable rhythm, prepare for a seismic shockwave. Because what if I told you that the very team you're rooting for, already on the brink of crucial franchise-defining decisions, is now being linked to a move so audacious, so utterly game-changing, it could redefine their dynasty and send shockwaves through the entire league? Before we plunge headfirst into this whirlwind of speculation and strategic brilliance, if you bleed blue and gold, if the roar of the Chase Center echoes in your soul, then hit that subscribe button. Join our community, show your unwavering support, and let's build this Warriors nation stronger than ever. Share this with every Dubs fan you know. Let's make some noise. Now, let's dissect the electrifying developments that have sent shockwaves through the NBA landscape, particularly concerning your Golden State Warriors. For days, a palpable tension has hung in the air, a collective holding of breath as the league's top free agents found new homes. But for Warriors faithful, one name has dominated the conversation, a veteran presence whose potential arrival has been whispered about with a mix of hope and trepidation: Al Horford. For what felt like an eternity, the silence surrounding Horford's expected move to Golden State was deafening. Nearly a week into free agency and still no official signing. The anxiety was real. Was he considering the bright lights of Los Angeles with the Lakers? Was the unthinkable retirement even on the table for the 39-year-old? Every passing hour without news felt like an eternity. But now, Warriors fans, you can finally exhale. That emerging threat, the Denver Nuggets, has seemingly bowed out of the race, leaving a clear path for Horford to land in the Bay Area. The Nuggets had begun to surface as a genuine contender, a team that could potentially snatch Horford from Golden State's grasp, envisioning him as an ideal backup for the three-time MVP Nikola Jokic, especially with the uncertainty surrounding Jonas Valanciunas' future. But any lingering doubts or fears have now been decisively extinguished. ESPN's Shams Charania, the oracle of NBA news, reported on Sunday that the Nuggets are fully committed to keeping Valanciunas, despite the Lithuanian big man's reported interest in returning to Europe. Valanciunas, who has recently been in Greece, had a compelling 3-year offer on the table from Panathinaikos. However, for that move to materialize, the veteran center would require the Nuggets to agree to a buyout, a scenario that now seems highly improbable. Charania's report strongly suggests Valanciunas is indeed heading to Denver, with the franchise having already traded former Warrior Dario Saric to the Sacramento Kings in exchange for the 33-year-old at the start of the week. This commitment to Valanciunas prevents the Nuggets from accessing the full non-taxpayer mid-level exception, a crucial financial tool that could have been used to lure Horford. And as if to seal the deal, NBA insider Mark Stein emphatically reported on Sunday that Horford is destined to land in the Bay Area, despite the Warriors currently only having the $5.7 million taxpayer mid-level exception to offer him. So why the delay? Why the agonizing pause if it's such an inevitable outcome? The prevailing wisdom among league insiders points to one critical piece of the Warriors' intricate puzzle: restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. There's a strong belief that the Horford signing is simply on hold until the Warriors finalize their plans for the former 7th overall pick, whether that means re-signing him to a long-term deal or executing a strategic sign-and-trade. Signing Horford now to the taxpayer mid-level exception would hard-cap Golden State at the second tax apron, a precarious position that could leave them vulnerable to an aggressive offer sheet for Kuminga, one they might be legally unable to match. It's a high-stakes chess match, and the Warriors are playing it with calculated precision, prioritizing flexibility. But just as the collective sigh of relief over Horford began to settle, the NBA world was rocked by another bombshell, one that could redefine the Warriors' championship aspirations in a way few could have imagined. The Milwaukee Bucks, in a stunning move that sent shockwaves through the league, waived Damian Lillard, who still had a staggering $113 million left on his contract. This audacious maneuver was reportedly to clear cap space for Miles Turner, A trade that left fans and executives alike scratching their heads in disbelief. Now, with Lillard suddenly a free agent, speculation is swirling like a hurricane around his next destination. And here's where it gets truly electrifying for Warriors fans. Despite Lillard being set to miss a significant chunk of next season recovering from a torn left Achilles, the Golden State Warriors have emerged as one of the top suitors for the 9-time All-Star. According to the San Francisco Chronicle, the interest is not just real, it's profound. Imagine the sheer offensive firepower. Picture this: Stephen Curry, already a threat from anywhere on the court, now paired with Damian Lillard, perhaps the only other player in the league who can consistently knock down shots from 30-plus feet with effortless grace. NBA reporter Sam Gordon noted the terrifying prospect of such a backcourt. A duo that could unleash an unstoppable barrage from well beyond the arc, stretching defenses to their absolute breaking point. Lillard, even before his injury, had a solid season with the Bucks, averaging 24.9 points and 7.1 assists. Now, as a free agent, he's reportedly in no rush to choose his next team. Except, perhaps, for the Golden State Warriors. Their championship DNA, their culture of winning, and the tantalizing prospect of chasing another ring might just be too tempting to ignore. This isn't just about adding star power. It's about a strategic gamble, a calculated risk that could either propel the Warriors back to the pinnacle or complicate their carefully constructed future. The Warriors, despite a seemingly quiet start to free agency, are actively weighing their options, meticulously assessing every angle. The Jonathan Kuminga situation looms large in the background, with teams like the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat reportedly hot on his trail. Golden State has extended a qualifying offer to Kuminga, who averaged a promising 15.3 points last season and exploded for 24.3 in his final 4 playoff games. His future is inextricably linked to any potential blockbuster moves. The strategic chess game unfolding in the Bay Area is nothing short of fascinating. The Warriors are navigating a delicate balance, securing crucial veteran talent like Horford for immediate impact while simultaneously preserving the flexibility needed to either retain Kuminga or make a monumental splash for a superstar like Lillard. The hard cap implications, the second tax apron, the restricted free agency. These are not just abstract financial terms. They are the invisible threads that weave the tapestry of their offseason strategy. If the Warriors manage to pull off both a Horford signing and a Lillard acquisition, even with Lillard's injury, it would send a resounding message across the Western Conference. The dynasty is not just alive, it's retooling with a vengeance. It speaks to a franchise willing to make bold, aggressive moves, to push all their chips to the center of the table in pursuit of another championship. The potential for an unstoppable backcourt, combined with the veteran savvy of Horford and the continued development of their young core, paints a tantalizing picture for the seasons to come. In conclusion, this Warriors offseason has been a roller coaster of emotions, a masterclass in strategic patience, and now a thrilling dive into the realm of the truly unexpected. The Al Horford saga, once a source of anxiety, now appears to be nearing its inevitable reassuring conclusion. But it's the Damian Lillard bombshell that truly ignites the imagination, hinting at a potential move that could shake the foundations of the NBA. The Warriors are not just building for the present. They are meticulously crafting a future, balancing immediate championship contention with long-term sustainability. The stakes are incredibly high, and every decision carries immense weight. So, Warriors fans, what's your gut feeling? Does the thought of a Curry-Lillard backcourt send shivers down your spine in the best possible way? Are you breathing a sigh of relief about Horford? Or are you still holding your breath for the next big move? Drop your thoughts, your wildest predictions, and your unwavering support in the comments below. Your voice matters and we want to hear it. And don't you dare go anywhere. I'll be back soon with more breaking news and analysis as this incredible offseason continues to unfold. Stay tuned, and as always, go Warriors,